Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm gonna do the working mom tag. I got this from Simple Mama. She did it, and I thought it was a great idea and a genius idea because, like she said, I don't see many moms out there doing this tag. I think more moms on YouTube work than we think, and I don't just mean YouTube work, which is work. They work outside of the home, but I don't think we really talk about it since most of us have mommy channels. But I'm gonna do, it's about 15 questions, and I'm gonna do the working mom tag, so let's get into it. The first one is, do you work or are you a stay-at-home mom? And like I said, I am a working mom. If I'm looking down, I have to see my questions. The next one, what made you come to this decision? I like to help my husband provide for our family. So I've always worked. I've never not, well, I did not work for a short period of time, but I was going to school, working on my master's. So I've never just been straight being at home. So I really don't know anything else. So that's why. It's just something that has always been. Was your mom a working or stay-at-home mom? My mom always worked. She was a hustler, literally, because she had 3 kids. We're all 2 years apart, and she was a single mom for most of my upbringing, so she, like, worked her butt off. How old are your children? I have a 15-year-old, and I have a 20-month-old. Are you part of any mom play groups? And unfortunately, I'm not. The only mommy type groups I'm a part of is my YouTube family. So, and then like I'm a part of some mommy groups on Instagram, which I love because it gives you the opportunity to connect with moms all over different places, moms that you would have never met, never seen, and it gives you the opportunity to connect with them. So I consider that my mommy groups. Do you work in your home or outside of the home? I work outside of the home 40 plus hours a week. So yes. My job title is, for years and years, I was a teacher, but I just switched up to, I don't even know what we're really calling my job title. I mentor other teachers. So like I mentor other teachers. I help them with curriculum. I help them with their classroom management, kind of all of those things. It's actually so weird and so strange to me. I'm 2 weeks into the new job, and it's so weird not to have like my own classroom, to have like a desk that I sit at. Like, it's so strange. It's so weird, but I'm getting used to it, and I feel like I'm doing something good by helping and mentoring new and some older teachers that just need to freshen up their curriculum, freshen up their lesson plans, freshen up how they manage their classrooms. And I'm there as a helping hand and a resource to help them do all those things. So I'm excited. And also I'm learning like all the office type stuff. It's different when you're a teacher, like you type up your lesson plans and you type little things in the computer, but to be like mainly in the office, it's a little bit strange, but I'm getting used to it. I think that handles the next question. What are your job responsibilities? When did you go back to work? At 3.5 months. So in California, you get like maternity, you get disability for having your baby, and then you also get like a family, I forgot what they call it, like family leave, and I took both of those and combined those, so I had 3.5 months. Do your kids what do your kids do while you're at work? When I'm at work, my son, he's 15, so he is in high school. He's in 10th grade. And then my daughter, Brooklyn, I am immensely blessed that I work at a school, and they also have like childcare. So she's at the childcare. How many hours do you work? I kind of answered this before, but I work 40 plus hours a week. Has your job changed since becoming a mom? Yes, I was a teacher for many years, and now I'm kind of in the administrative position. So yes, it's changed, actually just recently. What do you like most about being a working mom? I love that I get to go to school. I mean, that I get to do what I'm passionate about. Not saying I'm not passionate about being a mother. I love being a mother. I love it with all my heart. But I get to go, like I went to school. I have my master's degree. And I went to school for a very long time to get to where I'm at. And I actually get to use all of those skills. It just happens to be that all the things that I learned in school, I get to use as being a mama with my children as well. But I'm just, like, I love my job. I loved teaching children. Now I love teaching grown-ups. I just love educating and teaching other people. So I think that that's what I love the most, that I get to act out my passion every single day. I get to do what I love every single day. And I think one of the questions, did you go to school? And I just answered it. Yes, I have a BA in early childhood education, and I have a master's in education. And yeah, so I went to school for what I'm doing. And the last question, I think I went through that pretty quick. What do you like least about being a working mom? And I would have to say leaving my children. I think we all think the grass is greener on the other side. I think as a working mom, you look at the stay-at-home moms and you envy them. And some stay-at-home moms, they may feel the same way. They look at the working mom and they envy them. And I think just leaving your children, especially when they're younger, like I said, 3.5 months is not that old. You're leaving your infant in the care of somebody else. I'm just lucky that I have worked at places, since I chose the path that I did choose, that they can have my children on site. But I think leaving your children, even when they're on site. I had a mom the other day. She dropped off her daughter for the first time. And she was crying and she said, is this normal? And I told her absolutely. Because as a mom who dropped their kid off and then, walked a few feet and went to their class, I cried too. And as a mom, when Brooklyn even started, this new school, and dropping her off and she's crying because she wants to be with me. And I know the process. I know that those things quickly fade. And as soon as you leave the room, because I'm a teacher too, your kid is going to stop crying and they're going to be okay. I know that because I do this for a living. But it still pulls at your heartstrings. And, it's just hard to be away from your kids and know that you're missing out on those moments. As they get older, I think out of the childcare phase, as they go to first grade, second grade, or kindergarten, it gets a little bit easier because you're they need to be in school. But even as young as Brooklyn is, as a toddler, and then Dominic as well, they gain so much by being in a structured childcare setting. And yes, as a mom, because I was educated in all of those things that they've learned, I could have taught that at home. But I'm happy that my kids got to be in that setting and to learn those skills and to learn those things. And me and my husband find value in having our kids in a structured educational system. But it doesn't make leaving them any easier. My teenager, I don't cry so much when he goes. If he goes to camp or something like that, I get sad, or when he graduates a grade. But when he goes to school, I'm like, go learn. But yeah, so that is the end of the video. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. And I would love to have you guys be part of my YouTube family. So hit that little subscriber button down below. I make videos on everything that have to do with mamahood. I started incorporating more working mom stuff because I am a working mom and I've been a working mom, so that's what I know. So I started incorporating those things too. So if you like that kind of stuff and you can relate, join my little family. I want to thank everybody so much for taking your time out of your day to watch me. And I will see everybody in my next one. Bye.